This anime was a weird one all around. From the weird romances to the subpar animation it had sometimes. But if you could look past those, you would see that there were some cool characters, like the most popular and fan favorite character, Escanor. But today we're going to be talking about a character that Escanor beat the brakes off of. That character being Estarossa slash Mael. Now, if you didn't finish 7 Deadly Sins and confused about who Mael is, keep watching. But let's start off with who is Estarossa. Now, it's a little bit weird, so pay attention. Now, Estarossa's first appearance was along with the rest of the commandments when it was initially unsealed. He was said to be the brother of Meliodas and Zeldris, and obviously the Demon King's son. Except this was a lie. You see, Estarossa's real name is Mael. Technically, he's not even a demon. He's actually an archangel whose brother was actually Ludicel. Not only that, but of the 4 archangels, he was said to be the strongest. Now, important thing to note that Mael slaughtered countless demons. Not because he hated them, well, technically, but because Ludicel taught Mael at a young age that killing demons is a form of salvation. Now, you're probably thinking how Mael became Estarossa, and the answer is Gother. You see, Gother did this for 2 reasons. The first being since Meliodas left the demons and joined the angels, it created a power balance issue. So in an attempt to even things out, Gother needed to bring someone to their side. That's why Gother picked Estarossa. But there was another reason too. You see, earlier I said that Mael slaughtered countless demons. One of the demons he slaughtered was Gother's lover, Greliza. Because of that, Gother made it a point to force Mael against his will to switch sides, ruining his life by making him become Estarossa and murder his own comrades. Worst thing about this, since Gother altered the memories of everyone involved in the war, no one could do anything about this. Mael's nightmare didn't last forever though. While Mael was Estarossa, he started stealing commandments and started to become extremely unstable. Luckily though, he was able to regain his sanity back and become Mael again with the help of Diane, Elizabeth, King, and Gother. Even being able to reclaim his lost grace for a certain amount of time. Okay, now that you know who Mael is, let's talk about how strong he is. When Mael was Estarossa, he was the second strongest in the commandments, being stronger than noble characters like Gladden, Daria, or Gother. But when he regained his sanity and went back to his true self, he was so much stronger that it made Estarossa look weak. Now, obviously, he was the strongest of all the 4 archangels. Mael, just like the rest of the archangels, could utilize light magic. This gave him access to abilities like arc, purity, or creation of weapons. But the thing that set him apart from the other archangels was his grace. You see, each archangel received the grace from the supreme deity. The grace that Mael received was sunshine. This is literally the ability Escanor has. When Mael became Estarossa, the grace left him and decided to reside inside of Escanor. After he became Mael again, he will eventually get the grace back. By the way, who do you think is stronger, Mael or Escanor? Personally, I'll say Mael because he doesn't suffer from the side effect of his grace. Mael also gave a showing of himself using the grace in 2 brief fights. One fight being against the first demon, mind you. The very first demon created by a demon lord himself as his right hand man. Merlin thought that this demon was so powerful that victory wasn't attainable, mainly because of his ability Crisis, which is basically he's slowly dying, but he also getting stronger over time. So strong that the archangel Ludicel was starting to struggle. The first demon wasn't much of a problem though, because when Mael showed up, he got one-shotted. Mael then went on to face Zeldris. Now, based on this fight, I would personally say Mael is equal or slightly above Zeldris. Yes, I know that Mael wasn't trying to kill him or fight him in the first place, but at the same time, Zeldris wasn't fully focused on the fight either. He was more concerned with stopping Merlin's spell, which led him to get fatally off-guarded by Mael. Still though, even though he didn't have that many battles, he still showed that he's deserving to be called the strongest archangel. Is he the strongest? No, but he's definitely in the top 10. Tell me though, do you like Mael? Because even though this show has certain problems, they do introduce cool characters. But besides that, that's basically it.